Now we're going to do prone with this mattress. So the best way to flatten it is to fold it in half and then smooth it out. And so then you've got a good flat surface without having to just do it all from scratch. Prone, we can make a prone roll out of this, you know, just group it up, or we usually have these as well, the little ones. This is old, so it's probably not as squishy, to make a prone roll. So what I'll usually do, and what I usually recommend, is flattening this out a little. Just a little. You still want the fluid underneath them, so you don't want it to bottom out. So I'll flatten out where they're going to go in the middle. And then think of the prone roll the size of your baby. I always hold it up to them and put them from the umbilicus to the top. Doesn't matter where it ends at the top of the head. Just make sure it's at the umbilicus and not further down, or their pelvis can't flex over it. So when they go in prone, I'll lay them in side lie first. So we're only doing one position at a time, one turn at a time. Figure out which way you want their head. If you want it to go this way, I'll turn their head up before I place it. I'll look for the umbilicus, which is right there. I place it gently on them, and then I take a flat palm and I roll them over. So then you have their head where it's, you know, about 45 degrees. Down here it ends at their umbilicus, so that you can flex that pelvis up like this and get a good tuck. If it's further down, they're not going to be able to flex that pelvis. The arms in, we usually put a little hourglass mark right here to make sure the arms are not retracted. So I dot in both sides where their arms are going to drop and they can get the weight on the surface. And then their head's just 45 degrees. And then I'll use my thumb, because y'all are usually by yourselves and that's all you have. And then I'll just fold it up like this. I'll push in around them, make a little shelf, fold it up over like this so that they have a boundary at the bottom. Push in again about an inch outside of them, and then you're going to mold that in. Mold it up like this so that you've got a good surface. I'll go ahead and strap this one for security, containment, alignment. So now he or she, whatever it is, in there. And then this can go around the bottom. You'll see that for support there. Tuck it in. So there's prone with the prone roll. We're in hip flexion. We want the shoulders not to be back like this, not to be retracted up like this. We want them down. So that's why we put that pit down there and squeeze it in so their arms can go in. And then we don't want their head like this. We want it, you know, about 45 degrees so that it's not all the way to the side, putting pressure on that carotid, on those vessels, or on the neck. So there's your happy prone baby.